said, "Love me, or we're both dead."
Which feels aggressive, but also very motivating.
I'm Pixie, and I support romance with magic, emotional damage, and extremely inconvenient curses.
And I'm No-No, here for rock stars, found family, chaos, and the audacity of fate making love mandatory.
Mm-hmm. This is Heat Between the Sheets, where destiny has zero chill and feelings come with real consequences.
Mm-hmm. There's magic, music, family bonds, and somehow boba tea, bleh, because nothing says impending doom like tapioca pearl.
So get comfy, because this one is heartfelt, ridiculous, cursed, and proof that love can save the world, but it might kill you first.
Okay, before we willingly walk into emotional blackmail, cursed love, and choices no one should make,
We need to curse a warning at you. This show is for entertainment purposes only. It's strictly 18 and older, and yes, there will be spoilers in this episode. Again.
Mm-hmm. We'll be talking obsession, manipulation, fate as a threat, and relationship built on love me or else energy. Triggers were listed, as always, at the magical beginning of the episode, and you can always find the full list at hbtspodcast.com.
Oh, I love that website.
Yes, magical.
If you can't handle the heat, don't meet the requirements to be here, and or just plain don't want spoilers, then guess what? This is your one and only chance to step out before things get aggressively unhealthy.
Still choosing magical chaos?
Fantastic! You've been warned. This one is toxic, painful, and deeply unhinged.
Don't forget to like, follow us on social media, subscribe to our channels, and share. I was matching your energy. I just sounded mad.
This is what happens when we both record.
Right? We lose our minds.
Multiple
Lose our minds.
episodes and hours later.
Yeah.
As you all know, we pre-record in advance. So this is like our, 6th recording today. This is too funny.
And I'm sick this week with like a
she's
cold.
dying.
And so I sound like a frog. So you're going to get lots of episodes with Frog No-No.
Oh,
So.
that's funny. I love it. But as you know, after we do our warning, it goes into our
Did you know?
Did you know? Which is so magical.
Where's the magic?
I don't know. You know I don't have this shit memorized.
Come on. Yes.
Magical. I would write on these, but you change the pages and they change, so I don't want to write on them.
Do we ever use the other pages?
That would be our voices. So
fuck no, we're not using those ever.
No?
No.
You know what?
Actually, maybe today, because I can't talk very well.
Your little girl voice?
Sure, let's do it.
Did you know that ancient magic didn't do subtle? There were no gentle nudges, no take your time spells, no emotional grace periods. Nope. Most curses worked on contracts, magical binding, non-refundable contracts, and love was their favorite bargaining chip. Because apparently the universe looked at human emotions and said, yes, that, let's weaponize that.
Explain.
Getting there.
Okay.
In folklore, love-bound curses weren't cute or romantic. They were aggressive. If you failed to love the right person, love them enough, or love them on schedule, you didn't get dumped. You got dead.
What?
Yes. Gotta love folklore. Some curses drained life slowly, like a supernatural warning label. Others snapped shut the second betrayal, hesitation, or emotional unavailability showed up. Magic did not care if you were confused, traumatized, or working on yourself. The curse was like, that's nice. Choose faster. Word. There's even an old folklore concept called geas. Geas, pronounced geas.
Okay.
Basically, a magical obligation slapped onto a person's life. Break it, ignore it, or try to loophole your way out, and your life force starts packing its bags. No appeals, no extensions, no couples counseling. Fulfill the bond, and the universe personally unplugs you like a haunted lamp. Kind of rolls into the
Dear
last
God.
but yeah. Which is why cursed love stories hit so hard. They ask the rudest question imaginable. Is love a choice or is it survival? Because when magic decides your heart is the key to staying alive, suddenly catching feelings isn't embarrassing. It's a full-blown medical emergency. Right? Fascinating shit, I find.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, with that cursed and magical did you know all in your face, No-No, tell us about today's book.
I sure will. It's called If You Don't Love Me, We Both Die. Literally right there. Says it all. By C.M. Stunich. Yeah. Lakeland Frost has exactly 1 year to do the impossible. Make the world's most famous pop star fall in love with her. Or they both die. No pressure or anything. A centuries-old family curse has decided that Lakeland's love life now comes with a countdown clock, magical interference, and some extremely inconvenient fate-driven encounters. Tam Ayer is a megastar to sold-out shows, obsessive fans, and zero room in his life for random college girls, especially when they can't even get concert tickets to see him. Meanwhile, Lakeland is trying to survive college, drink her weight in bubble tea, which bubble and boba tea, gross, first of all.
I agree.
Yeah. And figure out how to explain to people that her sudden proximity to a global celebrity is literally a matter of life and death. Okay, armed with her grumpy brother Jules, who I did like Jules, eccentric family members who range from supportive to wildly unhelpful, a curse that seems to enjoy chaos, Lakeland is thrown into Tam's orbit again and again through magical meet cutes and toes the line between destiny and disaster. For real. What starts as desperation slowly turns into real connection, forcing both of them to question fate, free will, and whether love is born under a curse or can it be genuine? Or if it's born under a curse, can it be genuine then? I have some thoughts about this.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
I'm loveless.
I'm with you.
So, would it be easier to just have some kind of curse tell me, okay, this is your person, pick it out for me. Now you got to do your thing. I don't actually disagree with this.
Well, keep going.
Okay. If You Don't Love Me, We Both Die is a sunshine, apparently I can't talk today, sunshine-soaked contemporary romance with a magical twist. Equal parts swoony, funny, and heartfelt. It's a slow burn love story about fighting destiny, choosing joy anyway, and discovering that sometimes the universe doesn't threaten you with death. It pushes you towards love.
Yes.
I'm here for this curse. I like it.
Okay. All right. Am I up?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Is it my turn? Okay.
Yeah. That was a long one.
It was.
Why are you giving me long ones when I can't talk?
Sorry. Well, it was written before you were dying, and
Well, make sure to adjust after I die.
This is a 950-page book.
Very true.
It is a big, long read, but a good read. So we have our main character descriptions. We have Lakeland Lake Frost. She is sunshine in human form with a curse that came straight out of a cosmic prank. Bubble tea fueled, stubborn as hell, and weirdly calm for someone on a 1-year death clock. Lake proves optimism is a survival skill. For someone so optimistic, I liked her.
You usually don't like the optimistic ones?
You know how I am about all these. You know I don't like contemporary.
No. Which surprised me that you recommended this one to me.
I did, and I actually love this book. I love Sam Stunich.
And then you said, you'll like it. It's cute. But it's kind of a long read. And then I looked at the book and it was 900 pages. I was like, okay. Yeah, a long read is putting it mildly.
Then there's Tam Iyer. Global pop sensation with trust issues and emotional walls reinforced by fame. Broody, guarded, and deeply confused about why destiny keeps throwing one specific girl into his path like it has an agenda.
Because it does.
It does.
Tam.
Jules Frost, Lake's grumpy older brother and
Love him.
reluctant emotional support human.
Mm-hmm.
Protective, sarcastic, and permanently unimpressed, but absolutely ride or die when it counts. Complaints the whole way while saving the day.
Yeah, and then for some reason, very high on himself. Which I was like,
Yeah, his self-esteem
okay.
is up there.
Yeah.
I love the guy. I can get any woman to fall for me.
Yeah.
I love it. Casey Quinn. Confident, perceptive, and emotionally competent enough to make everyone else uncomfortable. The grounding presence who sees the chaos for what it is and still shows up anyway. She's also a pop star. And dating Tam Iyer.
Uh-huh.
Jacob. Tam's cousin and resident reality check. Sharp-eyed, protective, and far too aware of how weird Tam's life has become. He's the family member who clocks the chaos immediately and keeps receipts. It's kind of a dick.
He's a douche canoe. Yeah.
Daniel. Tam's bodyguard and full-time professional buzzkill. Hyper alert, intimidating, and allergic to nonsense, but quietly loyal underneath the muscle. If danger sneezes, Daniel already heard it 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I like him too.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did too, of course. And then you have all of Lake's cousins.
Dear God.
Her entire family, let's just say,
Yeah,
is
all about this curse, which I get.
they're all very OTP.
Yeah.
Like, they bind together as soon as anyone is hit with this curse. They are all on it together. They will combine resources and they will make sure they do whatever they can as a family to ensure that they make sure this match happens.
I think they have a savings account for this
They
stuff.
do.
Yeah.
It's a family. It's a
That's
family
not a
thing.
lot, but
It's
yeah.
not a lot. They are very humble and small. They're your average middle class family. They're not like rich people or anything. I think the uncle has a construction company. They're Midwest people, like
Yeah.
Arkansas
Yeah.
is where this takes place. And they're just Midwest people. They're not big. They're whatever. They're just your average family, you know, like mom cooks breakfast. I think she's a stay-at-home mom type thing, and dad goes to work, and it's cute.
Yeah.
It is a very cute story.
Which again surprises me that you like this.
I do, but you know what? I think Sam Stunich has an amazing way with words. Everything for the most part, I don't love everything she's written, but for the most part, most of the books that she's written, I love.
Okay.
There's a few that I'm not a huge fan of, but for a bulk of her books, I absolutely love. And this one, when it came out, it sounded intriguing.
It is very intriguing, the concept.
And the title, I was like, well, this is interesting. Let's check it out. And I started reading it, and I was drawn in quickly because as she's driving, how it works is this whole family, this curse started when they signed the Declaration of Independence of our country. That's the date this curse happened. So they don't even know what ancestor pissed off what witch to be cursed with this.
Right.
But they all have it, and they all have this birthmark on their wrist that looks like a jaded heart, right? And it's pale. But once your curse is activated, it becomes like blaringly red. And once it's activated, you have 365 days and like 11 hours and 3/4 minutes type thing. Like, they have it down to a science
They sure do.
of how long you have to make your match fall in love with you. So, for example, if I was cursed and I met my match, the person I'm cursed to be with, it could be whether I heard their voice or saw their face or whatever, crossed paths. Doesn't even matter who it is. Could be anyone. It could be a president. It could be a king. It could be a freaking homeless man on the street. It could be my female neighbor. Doesn't even matter. It could be someone I grew up with, someone I've known for years. And it's just whenever the curse decides it wants to trigger at that moment for you and that your match triggers, that's when the curse is activated. And you have that amount of time to make that person fall in love with you. You guys have to fall in love with each other genuinely. And when that last day and time frame hits, if you're not in love with each other, you're both going to die.
It's been proven through time.
Yeah.
They have a whole
library
of all this. Yeah.
So everyone in the family who's ever been struck with this curse immediately starts writing a journal on their journey of who their person was and how they went about the curse, whether they made it to the end of the curse and had a successful match or not. They all have journals on what they did, whatever. So the curse actually allows them to, it gives them meet cutes is what they call it.
Yep.
So throughout this 365-day period, it'll give them opportunities to have meet cutes. Of course, you can't just sit at home and let this curse magically happen for you. You actually have to put forth effort.
Or you can, because some of the ancestors did just that. They're like, yeah, I'm not even going to deal with this.
But in order for it to be successful.
Yeah. Like
the meet cutes aren't going to happen.
They just gave up. They were just like, nope.
Yeah. There are some. Yeah. So, for example, one, she was like, there's no way that she was matched with a senator. She's like, there's no way I'm ever going to meet with this man. Like, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
So, and then another one who's like, I'm just going to live my life and check off my bucket list, and spent the 365 days doing things that he wanted to do on his bucket list. Then there are others who actually actively go after their person and still fail.
Mm-hmm.
So Lake and Jules, they're only like 2 years apart in age, and they had a cousin, and what was his name?
Joe.
I knew it was a J name. Joe. And he was identical in age to them within the year, okay? And he was matched and was hit with the curse. And he went and it was someone here in their town. And he was going after them. And it
looked good.
It looked good. It was promising. And 6 months before Lake was hit with her curse, he died. Him and his match died because she just couldn't. It
was him.
It was him.
Joe.
Actually, at the end is who it was.
Yeah.
We all through the whole story.
So you still get a choice. Your choice might be death. Yeah.
But it was. We don't know that until the end. We think it's her the whole time through the whole story, that it was her that gave up and couldn't love him. So everyone constantly blamed her for them dying. And she was there. Her and Jules watched Joe take his last breath. Like, everyone knew this was the last night, and they watched him take his last breath. So, he wrote his journal. And so anyway, so they know that's proven that this curse is real. And they know what happens, and they know how it works. They don't know why they have it, but they know they have it. So she's cruising along to her country bumpkin road.
Yep.
And listening to her radio, her Spotify, whatever. And
normal college kid crap.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, Tam Iyer comes on her podcast. And her curse is instantly activated, and she like blanks out whatever, like, what the fuck just happened, and veers off the road through a fence and lands in like her country neighbor's pond. And she's listening to the song going, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's my match. This Taylor Swift individual, there's no fucking way.
I have no shot.
I'm going to die. That's her immediate thought. I'm going to die. in
no
a year,
shot.
I'm going to die.
But she's an optimist. She's like, I'm going to try, but I'm going to die.
She's like,
at least I get 365 days of boba teas.
yeah, she's like, and that was her first thing. It's like, okay, all right, so I'll spend 365 days and I'm going to try every boba tea there is.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm like, what the shit? Bubble tea, really? That's where we're going with this? Okay. And she's still like, I'm going to go to school. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Quit. Like,
literally.
Go do something better.
1 year.
Yeah. So she goes home and they're like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, they knew something was wrong. And she was like, she like breaks down and cries because she's like,
yeah,
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Basically. And I'm like, oh damn, like, how do you if you're just your average Joe? You're in Arkansas. How the fuck does someone rando in Arkansas meet a Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Actually, they compare him to bigger than Taylor Swift.
Yeah, who at this point is not even in the country, so you have to wait for him to come back.
He's
to start his tour in the United States.
Yeah, and I'm like, and he's dating another pop star who tours with him. And I'm like, man, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're a goner.
Yeah, man. How's your funeral? I'd start planning that. I'd start writing, telling people what you want in your funeral.
Drink your boba teas, girl. Drink
it. Like, yeah, let's be real here. Fuck the optimism. Like, let's be real here. Like, this is going to be a journey. I am interested. So they immediately, like, her brother Jules, he becomes like instant.
Yeah.
I'm taking over.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing. And the dad's like, I think you should get jobs at his concert. And they're like, check, we're on it. Let's do it. And everyone's like, and she's just sitting there going, okay, like, whatever. She's just along for the fucking ride.
Yeah, and she's like, he has a girlfriend anyway, and Jules like, I'll take care of the girlfriend. Yeah. Any girl's gonna fall in love with me, so I'm all, dude. Okay.
Yeah, and she's like, really, Jules? And he's like, I got this. Don't you worry about Casey Quinn. I got her. And I'm thinking, how the fuck are you gonna get to Casey Quinn?
Yeah.
Can we just focus on her? How are we getting to Tam?
Yeah.
How are we getting to Tam right now?
It was very stressful.
It really was. I'm like, what is the plan here? Like, I'm invested. What is the plan? How are we getting there? Because it's like, first of all, getting tickets. So she has like all of her cousins, everyone jumping online just to get a fucking ticket to his next concert, right? So finally someone gets a ticket, and God knows how many hundreds of dollars they spent to get that one fucking ticket.
Yeah.
Just to get into the concert. And I'm thinking, what good is that going to do? There's like 10,000 people in this show, and you're God knows what. And she has like teal hair. Okay, so there's like 8,000 people in this concert that have colored hair. You don't stand out, girl.
Yeah.
You ain't nobody. And then he does these meet and greets. It's $10,000 to do a meet and greet.
10 grand. We should do meet and greets for 10 grand.
God.
Would you spend 10 grand to come and meet us?
I'll add that to the website.
Do it.
We'll see how many inquiries we get.
Okay.
But I'm like, okay. And then, there's plenty of people out there, if this is someone who's bigger than like T Swift, that are going to pay 10 grand to meet him, right? And he only does like 5 at a time. People at a time, not meet and greets at a time, but 5 people. So there's a shit ton of people that are getting in there. So somehow they pulled their resources, they took the 10 grand out of their family savings, and she manages to score a meet and greet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, kudos to you, but she's getting jobs at his concerts as like a janitor selling hot dogs.
Yeah, she gets some weird shit. Selling popcorn, like
whatever. But it's smart at the same time on their part, because that's how the curse works in order to force the meet cutes, as they call it. So the curse encourages ways for them to actually run into each other. So they have these meet cutes, times for them to run into each other, to talk, to interact with each other, right? So she's Jewel, and they have the family credit card. And as they travel, they're following the tour by car. They have an SUV, and they take the seats out of the back, so they can sleep in it for the times they can't afford the hotels and stuff. So they're following the tour everywhere they go. And he encourages her. This was one of my favorite parts.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
When he's like, I think you need to buy lingerie.
Yeah.
And she's such a modest person.
She's a virgin too, by the way, of course.
She's a virgin. Yeah. She's a modest person. She's like your cotton panties and sports bra type person. Wears her jeans and Doc Martens type thing, like whatever, like or Converse. Like she's very chill, down to earth, whatever type person. And he's like, I think you need to wear lingerie in case you know.
Yeah, under your hot dog costume.
Under your hot dog costume in case, you know. And she's like, okay. So she wears that with nothing else because she is afraid. She's afraid that it's going to be hot. So she doesn't.
She's kind of funny.
She's hilarious. In an unintentional way.
Yes.
That's why I love the writing, because it's not a forced funny. This character is very down to earth, very real, and she's unintentionally funny. So she's wearing this sexy lingerie that she's so not comfortable wearing, with no clothes, and then a hot dog costume because she thought she was going to be hot if she wore clothes.
Yeah.
And then when she goes to take it off to change is when Tam walks into that room and he sees her in nothing but lingerie, and she's fucking mortified.
So great. Everything about it is so great.
And he's like, oh, hey.
Because you're going to get your meet cutes, and you have no idea when they are.
You don't. So never.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh, fuck. Like, Jesus Christ, I swear I don't do this normally. And he's like, it's okay. Like, you crazy. Like, he thinks she's just this crazy fan. And so he leaves and he's, whatever, going out. And I think this is the same time when she ends up falling out of the room or runs in front of his car.
Yeah, like all sorts of shit. Yeah.
And he's like, oh my God. And so
she's a stalker.
Yeah. And he ends up getting out and like putting a sweater jacket on her and gets her in the car to because all the fans are swarming and stuff. And it's just one thing after another. And she doesn't know how to handle anything. And he's just like, oh my God. And then they drive around, they drop her off at a hotel and wrap. It's just one thing after another. And then there's another time when she manages to go, there's the red velvet ropes behind one of the concerts, and she manages to get all the way up to the front, and she's hoping to just see him. And then she gets there, but she touches the red rope, and security's like, don't touch that, get to the back. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's fucked up. That was so fucked up and
terrible.
Stupid.
Yeah.
So she gets kicked because her brother was trying to distract all the people, so she could maneuver her way out. So she gets kicked to the back, and then Tam comes out. She's like, God damn it. So she writes him a note. What did it say? Something about,
what did this one say?
Something about, if you don't love me, I think it really said, if you don't love me, we both die, help me.
Yes.
And then she drew a picture of a dick.
Yes.
Wadded it up with this pin.
Yes.
That belonged to her brother, and chucked it over everyone's head, and it
hits him in the head.
It nailed him in the head.
Yes.
And he was all, what the fuck? And then he saw her, and she was kind of like, and then he thought, crazy stalker, so she takes off. And she had left her phone number on there, so he had this. And for some reason, he held on to that. Yeah. He couldn't let go of that. And then he was like, crazy. Yeah. Like, you're crazy. Yeah. Crazy. And so she, at some point, I don't know how much later it is. He never called her, whatever. She was really hoping that he would reach out or something with that message, which, let's be real, too early in the book, he wasn't going to reach out. And so things go on. She's still working the shows and stuff, and he keeps seeing her pop up. Like, he sees her sleeping in a car outside of almost like an In-N-Out type burger place, one of those burger joints. Yeah. And he's like, is she homeless? Is she sick? Like, why would she say she's gonna die? And then he starts getting intrigued, but still concerned because she keeps,
as he should be.
He's very concerned. And he even at some point asks for his cousin manager, Jacob, to make sure because she was working like inside the venue closer to the stage, to have her moved out. Like, I don't want her this close, like, get her out. And so it was weird. So she was kind of pissed, like, well, shit, how the fuck did that happen?
Yeah. But also, like, it goes back and forth. He's having a little bit of a reaction to her, and he's not sure what to do with that.
Yeah. So, then she does get that $10,000 one-on-one, right? And so she's there with these 5 other people, and she's kind of like over it.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, dude, I'm not even into you, bro.
No.
Like, icky. What is happening? Gross. I can't deal with, like, you're kind of fake.
Yeah.
Like, nah, not my thing. Not my thing. So he's handing out his swag and stuff. And, and he gets to her. He draws a dick on her back.
Yeah, he does. Got you back, bitch.
And she was like mortified because this was a $10,000 meet cute that kind of like went out the window, and he wouldn't really listen to her, even though another one of the guests in there were like, oh, you saved me when I wanted to like basically kill myself type of a thing. And she was like, I'm literally on a death path.
Yeah.
And you won't even give me 5 seconds to talk to you. So that was...
she's up front. She's like, listen, if we don't do this, we're going to both die. I'm telling you, it's a curse.
And he wouldn't even really listen to her. And he's like, okay, bye. Yeah. And does this... I'm like, that drove me nuts. The whole fake business. And I'm like, oh my God, you suck. So, so that went out the window. So she was pissed. And now her and Jules, time is ticking. And at the beginning of every chapter is a new bubble tea that she tries. So that's cute. Yeah, which I'm not a fan of bubble tea.
No, it's not cute. It's gross.
She loves bubble tea. Absolutely loves bubble tea. So that's how she's counting down her days to death is, 102 bubble teas till I die.
Maybe you'd have more money to stock this guy if you didn't spend it all on fucking bubble teas.
So that's her thing is the countdown to bubble teas, and it's always some new flavor or whatever. I think CM Stunich likes bubble tea.
Probably has to. Yeah.
So they go through all of the meet cutes and stuff, and then they start getting closer and closer, and then then what happens?
I mean, he actually starts talking to her a little bit.
Yeah. He runs into her at the bubble tea place.
Yeah, and so he kind of follows her there because he's starting to get a little curious, and so he's like, okay, so tell me the story, and like talking to her, and then he goes and like when she's working for the popcorn stand, goes and eats popcorn and talks to her. So he just talks to her a little bit. And then he meets Jules. He hates Jules. Jules hates him. And Jules is still on the side trying to get with his girlfriend. Like, it's a whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah, like, there's everything that could possibly go wrong goes wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Until they're invited to stay with Jules and Casey at like a rental place. And that's when kind of Casey and Tam break up.
Oh, yeah.
And because Casey finds out that Jules is part of this.
Well, yeah, Jules met Casey in a bar.
Yeah.
Casey kept taking herself to a bar and getting drunk, and because she's in this contractual relationship with Tam.
And that's all it is.
And
contractual.
Tam is a virgin also.
Yeah.
He's 26, I think, or 27-ish.
Was he that old?
Yeah. He was much older than her 22. And Casey really wanted to have a real relationship with him, but he's trying to like, every time they go out or whatever, it's literally for public purposes. He had no real interest in her. It was just for contract. And and they did part of the their concert and stuff. His concert included part of her and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was... So anyway, so she was like depressed and lonely, and she really was trying. So she would go to these bars where people wouldn't really know who she is. And somehow Jules was going to these bars seeking her out. And I don't know why he assumed he would find her, but that was he must really be able to read people or whatever. So he did. And he ran into her there. And using his charm, charmed her ass. And then when she made a negative comment inadvertently about Lake, he immediately got pissed and was like, kind of like, well, fuck you. And it was almost like reverse psychology a little bit, I think. But at the same time, he was still pissed. Like, don't talk shit about my sister. Like, he's very protective about Lake. And so that's how that connection happened. And he had already given Casey his phone number, and she ended up reaching out, I think, to Jules, right? And was like apologetic, I think. And
they all kind of became friends.
Yeah. So then the four of them,
but not Jules and Tam. They hated each other.
Oh my God. Jules fucking hated Tam.
Yeah.
Like the whole way through.
Yeah, he did.
All the way through.
Made no qualms about it. Like
none whatsoever. And I think he even punches Tam at one point at the end, and rightfully so. But, you know, there's a lake house or a cabin that they go to, and Casey was so pissed when she found out about the plan about Jules trying to pull them apart, blah, 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 so Lake can get in. And she was like, they're fucking crazy. I don't want you talking to Lake anymore, she says to Tam. And Tam was like, okay. And he didn't really know what to do.
Yeah.
So, I think Casey told Jules, I don't want you coming to the lake house anymore. But Tam never said anything to Lake. Well, Jules never said anything to Lake either. So Casey ended up not going because something happened between her and Tam. So Tam's at this house all by himself, and Lake shows up with all this food.
Yeah.
Because no one told her what the hell was going on.
Jules drove her up, dropped off her and the food, and left her.
Yeah, because he still wants this, obviously, to happen. So, and he's like, I'm not staying. I have things to do, or I can't make it, or something. And she was like, oh, okay. And for an hour, she stood outside in the rain, like buzzing and texting Tam, and Tam's ignoring her, and he's torn. He's so torn.
Yeah.
He feels awful about the whole thing, and he's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then he finally lets her in. And it was weird. Like, the whole thing was awkward. It was weird. And then I don't think he talked to her. He hid from her. And then she ended up realizing something was off, and I think she left.
She figured it out. She figured out, oh, he left me out here.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me not to come and left me out here. Not that because he tried to portray it like he was in the shower or working out or something, you know, and didn't hear. And she figured out she was pissed.
Yeah.
Because she's not a pushover this whole time. It's not like she's saying at this point she's in love with this guy. She's just like, we got to get together and figure this crap out. And so, like, she figured out that he didn't uninvite her but didn't want her there, oh, she's pissed. And she's like, fuck that shit, I'm out.
Yeah. And she knew she was getting close to the end, and she's like, you know what? This isn't going to work. I need to spend time with my family. My birthday's coming. Like, I need to go home. I need to go home. So she goes home. Tam feels bad. He really likes her.
Yeah.
A lot. He likes her a lot. And he's actually kind of falling for her quite a bit because she's so real. You know, she's down to earth, she's real, and everyone keeps telling him, you know, because he used to befriend someone on the production team years ago who turned on him and was selling like videos of him behind the scenes and stuff, and he just can't trust anyone, and they keep telling him, you just can't trust her, you just can't trust her, and he's like, yeah, but I think I can. Like, I really think I can. She's had access to all these things of me, and she's never turned her back on me.
Yeah.
And I really think I can, and I really want to. And they're like, you can't do it. And that's why he's torn in all these damn directions. And So he ends up driving at some point all the way from wherever he's at to Arkansas to her house.
Yep.
And that was it. When they were at the house, he made her suck him off.
Yeah, he did.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was so mean about it, too. He made him suck her off. And it was after that she realized that he left her out there on purpose. And that's when
she
it was very
was
pissed. And it was hurtful.
Like, at this point, they were kind of friends. And then he kind of turned on her and did that.
And then, it was so hurtful. And that's why Jules was uber pissed.
Yeah.
So that's right. So then afterwards, he felt so awful and so regretful over the whole thing. That's why he drove all the way back to her house and he wanted to apologize in person. And he had bought a car, a vintage car, and drove there. And when he got there, he ended up going down on her in their kitchen. And that's like their first sexual encounter with anyone ever.
Yep. And quite a few chapters in.
Yeah, we're talking like 75% in by the time you get to that. But the story and everything that happens is very entertaining and worth the read to get there. And he was like, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 all these good things. And she's like, he's like, I have to drive back. And she's like, you're tired. I'll drive you back. So she drives him down to Atlanta or over to Atlanta. And he's thinking she's going to just stay there because he's like, I want to give you a job working on the team or whatever. So she drives there and then she ends up, I think, taking the bus back. And he ends up getting her and Jules jobs. Jules is a job of security and she works because he doesn't want her apart from him. So she's like working directly with him.
Yeah.
As part of the where they, I don't know, I don't remember what the title was, but they helped
like an assistant.
Yeah, he has many assistants, and she's one of the assistants. So she goes everywhere he goes, and she's not very good at her job.
No, she got thrown into it.
She got thrown into it with very little direction, and it's very fast paced, and but he doesn't care at all, and
because he's really digging her at this point.
Yeah, I think at this point he does love her.
Yeah.
And she's still hesitant.
Yeah.
She's still very hesitant and not sure it's really real.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard for her to believe
something you have to understand about this family. Like, when he kind of forces her to go down on him, like, and then she figures out what everything happened. Like, she literally goes home and tells every fucking member of her family.
Yeah.
So
all the men are pissed.
Yeah, like there's no secrets. So they all know what happened. And so like this,
Jules is uber pissed.
Yeah.
And
her dad knows and he wants to kill this guy. Like,
yeah, and she had already told Tam all about the curse.
Yeah.
And he's believing it ish. Like he believes it. He believes she believes it.
Yeah. He kind of is like, I'm going to show her that this is not real.
And then she showed him the library they have of everyone's journals and stuff. Because she recited like all of these specific events of her family. And he's thinking, she just pulled this shit out of thin air. And then she showed him the journals and he was like, holy shit, what the fuck? And then he was able to like look this stuff up and he was like, wow, like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
And then he wasn't like, believing it, but it's kind of like his believing is seeing type thing.
Yeah.
And he would constantly look at her birthmark type of a thing, the heart, and he was like, okay. Still couldn't believe it, but believed it kind of like thing, like hard to explain. And then he made the mistake of telling Casey Quinn about it. And she's like, these people are batshit crazy. And she told Jules and she's like, all right, look, I believe you believe this. Like, it's not real, but I believe you believe it, and I'm going to help you through it. Kind of like you people need help, and I'm going to help you because I want to be a part of your life. So she really helped him. And then the shitty thing is once we discover towards the end there that what Tam and Lake are probably going to make it through this curse, we're like, I think we're going to make it.
Yeah, but the holdout is actually Lake.
Yeah.
Not Tam.
And yeah, that's what we discovered.
And we're talking like down to the wire.
Yeah, we had days left. And Tam's like, it's not me.
Yeah.
If we go, it's you. It's not me, it's you. I'm all in.
Yeah.
I'm all in. And she's like, I'm there.
I'm so
there.
close.
I'm so there.
Yeah, I don't understand.
What is happening? And then we find out that Jules also had been matched. And
like 2 days after her.
yeah. And he had lied, and he had been covering his up with makeup and was lying and saying, oh, I have months. Let's get you fixed, and then we can work on my curse. I have months. It's fine. I just can't live without you. You have to make it through this curse. And she's like, fine. And then it turns out that he actually got matched 2 days after she did. So if she didn't make it, he would only have 2 more days to live. And his freaking match was a religious chick,
married mother of 3
in his town. And he's like, there ain't no way. That's even more improbable than her and Tam at this point. And he's like, I'm just giving up. I'm putting all my eggs in your basket, Lake. Like, we're making it for you. And she's like, how could you do this to me? Like, I already lost Joe.
And it does explain in the book that you don't have to have a relationship kind of love. It can be a platonic love, but you actually have to be able to build that.
Yeah. And he didn't even freaking try.
Well, no, because he was so busy with her.
And then Casey's like, oh my God, do you want me to kill the husband? Like, I can take it out for you. Like,
because Casey's believing this too. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like,
they're involved now.
Yeah. So him and Casey are hooked up, and she is all in with trying to make this. He's like, but if I make this work with her, it won't be a me and you. And she's like, well, does it have to be? And that's how we discover it can be platonic. It doesn't have to be relationshipal. It can be platonic. And she's like, well, then why the hell weren't we trying that, you dumbass?
Yeah.
And he's like, because I'm focused on my sister.
Right.
And she's like, you are such a pain in the ass. So she went and tried for a minute, and they were just kind of like, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
She's just, they were like, do you need help? To these people, they were like, not going to work. So they were resigned to Jules' death, and the family was pissed, and Lake was upset. I mean, I was like, when that came out in the book, I was like, you have got to be shitting me right now. Why would you throw that at us?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Because at this point, Lake still hasn't.
Yeah, like, we don't even know if Lake's gonna make it.
When we say it comes down to the wire, it goes all the way to, like, the day of the curse.
Oh, my God. To the minute.
Yeah,
to the minutes. Because literally...
It's crazy.
That they literally die. Her and Tam die.
Yeah.
And when it actually goes to the point where, while they're dead, she sees Joe, and Tam sees Joe in this field let's talk about Joe for a second. Let's rewind for a minute with Joe. When he died, he chose to have his remains put into the earth, and they grew a tree in their backyard. They grew a tree. I want to say it's a cherry blossom tree.
Something like that,
some sort. So that there's a lot of symbolism with that. So that's
but the tree was already there. His remains were put in the tree, like around the tree.
No, they grew a tree.
So you can grow a tree in 6 months? Not happening.
Well, that's because it's a book.
Oh, okay. I read it differently. I read that they put it in a tree already there.
No.
This was his favorite tree.
You can plant a seedling tree.
Yeah, but I think that from what I read, this was his favorite tree, and so that's where he wanted to be buried. So they actually put it all around the tree.
I think the tree they put there for him.
Okay.
That's how I read it. But anyway, either way, so that's his tree. And so when they die and they see him in this afterlife thing or whatever, he's kind of like, yeah, you can't stay here. Like, I'm sending you back. Go live your life, or whatever it was. I can't really recall, but she gets sent back. her and Tam get sent back, and they're like, they come back with the whole gasping up
Yeah.
kind of a thing.
Very dramatic.
Very dramatic. And everyone's like, holy shit, you were dead. What happened? And so that's where they were like, oh my God, they hug and kiss or whatever. And now it's like, oh my God, Jules, we got to focus on Jules. So they're like, let's go home. Let's go home. Let's go home to Joe's tree and spend our time with Joe. So they go and hang out and they do their family barbecue and all the fun things. And they all do the whole family talking about stories like they did with Joe because they're all prepared to watch Jules die. And the weirdest shit happens because they're out there and it's time for Jules to die. And we're going to tell you the ending because...
Spoiler!
Spoiler alert!
That's what we do!
That's what we do. If you don't want to hear it,
Sorry.
It's crazy because the weirdest magical shit happens and all the family basically dies that have the curse mark. They all die. Literally collapse. And paramedics are there, all this shit. Everyone's like, what the fuck is happening? And the tree fully blooms and then immediately dies. And then all the family members come back to life because this all happens within minutes.
Yeah.
And so that obviously they can't be dead. So, and then their curse marks are gone. So the curse is officially broken forever and no one has to deal with this bullshit again.
From Joe.
From Joe. Joe was like...
Power you to Joe!
Yeah. Joe's like, fuck this curse. I am ending it somehow from the other side.
Yeah, he did.
And they knew that they'd never be able to communicate and stuff because they felt like they could always talk to Joe and they felt Joe and stuff. But from there, after that tree blossomed and then fully died, like that tree would never bloom again.
Yeah. Joe was for real gone that time.
Yeah, he was gone. He'd moved on, but he broke their family curse for them. And that was amazing. So everyone was happy. Tam and Lake end up married immediately, lived happily ever after. And then epilogue 14,000. Casey and Jules end up married years later.
Yeah.
It was very cool. Very cool. 950 pages.
A little too long.
But it was very long. It was very long, but
they could have cut that in half and cut some crap out.
But it was entertaining how all the meet cutes and the pieces of drama and the ups and downs that they went through and the anticipation and very much enjoyable for me. For someone who hates contemporary shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised you like this one.
Love this one, and I'm waiting for my autographed copy in the mail.
Okay.
So that should be here soon. Thank you, CM Stunich. So yeah, very much like that. So, did you find this to be more rom-com chaos or emotional gut punch to you?
I think it was a more emotional gut punch. A few of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I think there were some gut punch moments.
Yeah.
This was really rom-com for me.
you? Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Did the pop star angle work for you, or
No.
did it feel extra chaos on top of chaos?
Wait, extra.
Extra. Yeah, it was a little extra for me. Let's see. Did this book feel fun first or fear first?
I'd probably say fun first because I was just kind of like, what is happening?
Yeah, I'm with you. Do you think the curse made the love feel more intense or more artificial?
More intense.
Yeah, for sure. Would you fall faster knowing the alternative was death?
Yeah, I think I would give a shot to maybe someone I wouldn't even consider or something, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's why I'm saying, like, if this was my dating option, keep going the way I'm doing, try to figure out myself, or like a curse, which is going to tell me who I have to love, I might be okay with that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So at what point...
Let you pick. Fate.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. At what point did it stop feeling like convince him and start feeling real to you?
I don't know that I had a real point that I'd have to like think about it.
Yeah, it was
I I think she should never have gone down on him.
Yeah, I think that's when that at the house.
Yeah, she should not. Real. She should have drawn that line and been like,
yeah,
fuck off, Tam.
Yeah. Let's see. Did the humor help the emotional weight, or did it distract from it?
No, it helped. It was entertaining.
Yeah. Was there a moment where you laughed and immediately felt bad for laughing?
I mean, maybe off the top of my head, I can't think of one, but yeah.
But yeah,
possible.
There was a lot of times where I laughed. Did you miss traditional dark romance danger, or did this feel refreshing?
It felt a little too long for me.
It was just
too long.
Yeah, 950 pages is a long ass read.
It was too long.
It was a long ass read. Be prepared for a long haul. So would this book hit differently if the tone were darker?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. For sure.
Like if it wasn't like so kind of cute and she wasn't so peppy and optimistic, and we're talking like we got some mafia men and we got killing going on. Yeah, probably a little different.
All right. If love is required to survive, does it still count as real love, or is it just emotional coercion with cute soundtrack?
No, This is where I'm saying, like, if they have to tell me who I have to date or I'm going to die, all right, let's do this.
So you consider it real?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is this book a love story about fate or about choosing love even when it's terrifying and inconvenient?
A little bit of both.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here's our closers.
Okay.
Here we go. Would you rather? Love or die edition.
Love or die.
Yep, here we go.
Love it.
So we're going to do some brutal choices, no loopholes. You ready?
Okay.
Would you rather fall in love fast with the wrong person or never fall in love at all and survive?
Well, I mean, if you fall in love fast with the wrong person, you're going to die?
Yes.
Well, no. Why would you want to fall in love fast with the wrong person and die?
I don't know.
No.
Okay. I'm with you. Would you rather know the exact day you'll die if love fails, or live clueless and be doomed?
This is live clueless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Would you rather force yourself to love someone or let fate kill you both?
Force myself to love someone.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Would you rather confess your feelings early or risk rejection risk rejection, or hide them both, or hide them until it's too late? Let me read it again. Would you rather confess your feelings early and risk rejection, or hide them until it's too late?
Probably confess early. What would you do? I mean, the whole hide them till it's too late is
I'm not going to hide shit.
Yeah.
If you're going to reject me, you're going to reject me.
Yep.
It is what it is.
You're lost.
Yep, exactly. Would you rather love someone who doesn't love you back, or pretend you don't care at all?
Why would you want to love someone who doesn't love you back? That sounds awful.
Yeah.
So why? I'll just pretend like I don't care at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather break your own heart to save them, or let them die believing you didn't care?
No, I'm breaking my own heart.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking sucker. It's stupid.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather be loved out of obligation, or die knowing it was real but too late?
Ugh. I don't like either of those choices.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I don't want to be an obligation.
No. I don't really want to die, though.
Yeah,
it's too late. I've already died at least once.
Yeah, you're
last
like a
year.
cat, though. Yeah. So you've got at least 7 more lives to go.
Okay, good. Good to know.
Would you rather rush intimacy because time is running out, or wait and risk everything?
Oh, no. Let's rush this shit. Let's do this. Saddle up. We're gonna ride.
I like that one. Would you rather sacrifice your freedom for love or keep your independence and die cursed?
I'll sacrifice my freedom for love.
Amen.
Yeah.
I'll take my possessive man.
What freedom do we actually have anymore?
None.
Like, so, yeah.
Would you rather survive knowing love was forced or die knowing it was genuine?
I mean, as long as he loves me, I don't care if it's forced. As long as it's real, I'll take the force and live with it.
Oh my God.
Like,
okay.
maybe I put a gun to his head and was like, love me or die. Maybe I did that. You never know. And he was like,
God.
fine.
There's something wrong with you. And you say there's something wrong with me.
And watch me every night while I sleep.
Yeah, you twisted fucker. All right, next game, deadline decisions. So in each scenario ends with, what would you do? You're going to answer instinctively.
Okay.
You have 30 days to fall in love.
Okay.
Do you date aggressively or emotionally isolate? What do you do?
30 days to fall in love. I'm going to give it a good try. I'm going to date aggressively.
Okay.
It's going to suck. Sounds awful.
I'm going to emotionally isolate.
Okay. So you're just going to take it and die in 30 days? Okay. Nope. I'm going to give it the good.
The good heave-ho?
Yeah. Going for this. Let's try it.
You feel something, but they don't. Do you push or pull back?
Probably push.
Yeah, I'm going with push.
Because, like, if I like them, why wouldn't they like me? I'm fucking fantastic. It makes no sense to me in my mind.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah. So, yeah. They have to, right?
Agreed.
Makes no sense.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You're unsure it's real. Do you fake it or walk away?
I think I would at least give it a chance. So maybe I'd fake it for a bit to see if I felt like there was a chance. I don't know.
You're funny. I like your theory, but
Thank you.
I'll take it. I like it. I'm going to go with that too.
Okay.
You're falling too fast. Do you slow down or lean in?
Nope, I'm slowing down.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I learned what happens when you fall too fast.
Yeah.
You end up marrying it and reproducing with it.
And then they die.
And they die.
So I'm a little jaded these days.
Yeah. Yeah, good call.
Thanks.
You suspect love is becoming obligation. Do you confront it or ignore it?
Confront it.
Amen. Always.
Yep. Yeah.
Don't hide your thoughts.
No.
Speak. Communicate.
Communicate with your partner. Hello.
Just communicate, period.
Yeah.
Life's too short. You're scared. Do you tell them or stay silent?
No, I'll tell them.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Again, communicate.
I'm telling y'all right now, I'm scared of spiders. So know that about me.
Oh,
There you
don't
go.
send us spiders. You can send us severed penises.
Yeah. Fine.
But
with
not
that.
spiders.
Not spiders.
I'm okay with that. I like snakes.
Okay.
Okay. You're running out of time. Do you settle or risk rejection?
I mean, I feel like this is my life now. I mean, I'm running out of time because I feel like I'm old.
You're not. You're 21.
Okay. So should I settle or do I just keep doing what I'm doing and just...
Girl, you ain't never gonna settle. You don't settle for shit.
Okay.
You're fucking
You got
amazing.
it. Actually, I haven't settled yet. That's the
Exactly.
problem.
We don't settle.
I'm pretty fucking picky, just so you guys know.
Mm-hmm. You love them, but they don't say it. Do you ask or wait?
No, I'm gonna ask. Like, if I feel like they love me and just not saying it, I'm gonna be like, is this something that's gonna be hard for you?
Communicate.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
All right. You could survive alone. Do you choose yourself?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Every day and twice on Sundays.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You could save them but lose yourself. What's the move?
Well, first of all, do I like them?
Yeah, that would be your first question.
Because like, if I don't like them, why would I do this?
Agreed.
And if I do, then I need to consider this.
We need more context.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for sticking with us on If You Don't Love Me, We Both Die by Sam Stunich, and we'll see you next time.
Sorry, I sound like a frog today.
Not next time.
No.